Hello, lovely people. This is Sakino on Sunday again. For those of you who haven't seen my videos yet, Sakino on Sunday is a weekly, almost weekly video which I record and I talk about specific themes that have kept me busy or are interesting to me or that I have reflected around, and I share my thoughts. It also is a way for me to connect with my friends, my clients, my students on a regular basis, because I feel that is important. First of all, of course, it's important for me because I want to be connected. And I also, from the feedbacks that I receive, I understand that it's also important for some of my friends and some of my students and some of my clients. I am a psychotherapist and I'm based in Berlin. Usually I travel a lot, especially to Israel, and teach my work, which is summed up under the title Heal Your Roots, and it's about family constellations, systemic constellations, trauma healing, personal growth. At this time, of course, I cannot travel. So since March this year, I am in Berlin. I have only traveled once for 4 days to a close by area in nature, but for the rest of the time I basically stay with myself and with a very few people, chosen people that I trust and that I feel safe with. And now today the theme I want to talk about is intimacy, and to me this theme is closely connected to what I was just saying about being connected. I came across this theme this morning by reading something, and I think it's really a theme that's important for everybody. So what is intimacy? The core meaning of the word for me is into me see. So meaning looking deeply into myself and also letting another human being see deeply into myself. And this is something very, very special, very difficult for many, including me. Because what does it start with? Intimacy starts, in my understanding, with myself, that I allow myself to be deeply connected with my inner being, with who I am, including all the feelings, all the emotions, all the wounds, all the pleasure, all the memories, everything that is in me. So allowing myself to come close to myself, inquiring deeply into myself. And of course this is not easy, especially it is not easy to inquire and encounter and letting myself be in spaces which are not easy to feel, to tolerate, to become aware of. And for many people, including me, This includes, of course, wounds of the past, inquiring all the emotions and feelings which are connected to whatever happened in our lives. So intimacy in the first step for me means to allow myself to become intimate with myself and all my inner parts. Allowing them to be, not wanting to change them, and this often is most difficult, but just allowing them to be. Observe them, be with them. Standing with them, side by side, so to say. So that's intimacy with myself. And also all the pleasurable parts. For many people, intimacy is strongly connected with sexuality. And of course, that's part of it. Allowing myself to feel and be sexual. But that's not the only part. It's one of the many parts. And then, when I am able to be intimate with myself, then I can also make the step to be intimate with another human being. Actually, it's not only with a human being, it can also be an animal, a pet, a cat, a dog, whatever. Usually, we refer intimacy to humans. But I think for many people, intimacy with humans is much more difficult than to be close to a pet, to an animal. And many animals are very, very approachable. As I mentioned, cats, dogs, horses. So opening myself to myself and opening myself to another being, letting myself be seen, into me see, without hiding, and especially without hiding my vulnerable parts. The parts that are very delicate, the parts that are very sensitive. And allowing another being, another human, to be with me, to see me, to perceive me. And in that way, when I am willing and able to open myself to another human being, then true intimacy can happen. And these moments when it happens are so precious. They are so sensitive, they are so tangible, touchable, feelable. And when I have that with another human, which does happen, I feel safe. And And I feel safe in a way that I know I can handle every situation that comes my way. I can handle every emotion that comes my way. And I become quiet. Even if the emotion that I'm facing is painful, there is a silence inside of me, a quietness. So that's for me what intimacy means. Into me see. And letting me see into you. I will be very happy to hear or read your thoughts on this issue, because I think it's the deepest issue that we all share. The longing for intimacy, the wish to be close to ourselves and close to another. And I also think that most of us share the fear of intimacy, the fear to be hurt again, the fear to be lost again, the fear to be let down again, maybe. So it is not easy for us to allow ourselves to be in that space. But it's so rewarding if we can. So thank you for listening and allowing me to share my thoughts and reflections around this subject. And feel invited to share with me. I will be very, very happy to hear from you, how you feel. I wish you a good time also in handling the current very restrictive situation that we all share. Thank you.